Hello everyone and welcome to Banished, a game I was really looking forward to play, and release was this week, and for me it's finally weekend, and so finally I'm able to play this game. And yeah, I tried a bit around away from camera and I really enjoyed this. And for every one of you who don't know what this game is about, it is some kind of city building game, but more focused on surviving and resource management. And yeah, you're gonna start with just a handful of people with just a smaller handful of resources, and your first goal is to survive the winter. So you need to build some small houses so your people will have a shelter, and you need food and other resources so your people will not starve to death and going to die, especially over the winter. Yeah, so let's start this game so I can show you what I mean or what I'm talking about. Let's start a new game, and I want to call this city or this town Valley Town. I think it's a nice name. Valley Town. And yeah, I want to use a seed. Like I said, I tried a bit around away from camera, and I had a pretty cool map that I really enjoyed. So I want to use the same seed for my Let's Play series. All maps are generated automatically, so or randomly, and you can take these seeds to have a similar map, or to create similar maps. And yeah, if you want to try to build your own town on the same map or almost the same map like I do, so you can use this seed. And terrain type is valleys, terrain size large, because I'm thinking about on the large maps, they are really huge. It's probably possible to build several towns on the same map, so you will have a small community. This is a pretty cool thing, I think. Climate fair, disasters on, starting conditions hard. Well, the difficulty level will, yeah, with the easier difficulty level you will have a lot more resources when you start a new game, and with hard you have just a few. It's not even enough to survive the first winter. You have to hurry when you start a new game, and you have no seeds for food productions, so you have to use other sources for food. But I was able to start a small town on hard away from camera, so I want to do this here as well. Alright, so let's start the game. And yeah, like I said, I really enjoyed this. And by the way, the whole game is created by one person, by one man, so it's absolutely outstanding what he was able to create. I mean, the graphic is very nice, the gameplay is pretty cool, also the music is nice. He made everything by himself. And yeah, here we go. This is our small community, or the small people banished and lost somewhere in the wilderness. And yeah, our first goal is to build some houses and to have some food. And yeah, let's pause the game so I have a bit of time to find the right place for everything, all the new buildings and all that stuff, because yeah, I also want to build a nice looking city, not just a efficient small town. It should look pretty cool, so I want to pay a bit attention to that. Yeah, let's start with food. I want to build a fishing dock somewhere over here. With T and R you can rotate buildings, by the way. So I would love to build the fishing dock somewhere over here. Alright. And later we could probably build the trading post next to it. So let's see how much space we need. The trading post, by the way, is located here. And this one, or this thing, needs a lot of space. So let's see. This is a cool thing. No building is locked. You can build everything right away. Of course, this makes no sense because you have not so much resources, and there are things that have a higher priority than others, and this is not... the trading posts have not such a high priority for us right now, but I want to have enough space for this thing later. So we want to build this over here, so probably right next to the tree, so we can build the fishing dock probably there. And at the moment we have not put any resources into this, so we haven't lost, well, we you know what I mean, no resources, we didn't spend any resources. This is what I was looking for this fishing dock at the moment, because the construction haven't started yet, so we can remove this easily if we are not satisfied with the location. Let's check if we have enough space for the trading post. Yes, we have. Perfectly, but like I said, I want to build this later. And let's build a road over here. We'll use dirt roads. They don't take any resources, because at the moment, or at the beginning, we don't have so much. Like I said, later we can upgrade these roads with stone roads. On stone roads people will move faster. This will be helpful later. For the moment this is okay. We probably have enough space for a house over here. There we have enough space. Well, this is nice. We probably... what is on the other side? Yeah, we have some nice resources, so we can build a bridge later probably. And I want to add this house over here. Now we can expand our road, quote-unquote, network. Something like this, and later we can have a curve here and we can build a bridge to this side and maybe on to this side as well. Let's see. And the next thing we can probably do is we can add additional houses over here. You can put these houses on trees and stones. It doesn't matter, because your people will remove all these things when they start the construction. And at the beginning, when you play on hard, you need 4 houses. That's enough space for the moment for everyone. Let's expand the road. And later you could... oh, I used the stone road, unfortunately, sorry. We can remove the road with the remove roads tool over here. So now it's gone, and we can rebuild this. I was talking about houses. Yeah, later you should add more buildings. At the beginning, or... yeah, at the beginning it 4 are enough. Up to 5 people can live in one house, but apparently, I'm not sure about this, but I noticed this during my first attempt to play Banished. People prefer to live in families in their house, so they prefer to move into or 2 people prefer to move into a house, 1 male and 1 female, and then they are yeah, they establish their family, and they start to, let's call it, they started the reproduction, and then they start to fill up the house. But you should have probably, I'm going to check this, one house for 2 people. I think that's the goal. When you have that, then your population will start growing. But for the moment we have not so much resources, so we 4 houses are enough. And the next thing we need is a storage for building material. This is what the stockpile is for. This here works as storage for food and all these things. And we can remove this later when we have a storage building for all the food stuff. Alright, so let's see how much space we need. Later I wanna have a nice plaza here in the center. So as little town center. So we can build a house there. Let's measure stuff a bit. So like this. Yeah, maybe we should leave a little gap there. I don't want to put this house down here at the moment. So yeah, let's simply we cannot put anything on top of this thing, so let's add another road, simply like this around that cart. For example, like this. Oh, this would be a large plaza later. Let's see what we can do about this. Maybe we should add houses here later. Do we have enough space left? No, we don't have. Let's remove this road. Yeah, I hope you don't mind that, but like I said, I want to build a nice looking city, so I want to... I try to measure things as precisely as possible. Yeah, when we remove that card later, we can build a house here, and then we have our nice little town center. And let's see. Yeah, we need some kind of grid. So this house needs that space and this over here. Yeah, so if we add finally another dirt road over here, I think we finally got it. Yeah. And this can be expanded, and yeah, let's build a stockpile. The problem with the stockpiles is it is not possible to expand these things later. So let's build this thing a bit larger. Oh, sorry. What was the size of the house? 4, as you can see. So stockpile. We should build a stockpile 4 to 8, probably. Or 4 to 7. I don't know. Let's do it like this. It's okay for the moment. And yeah, so let's continue with the simulation, because now we have everything we need to start our town. We have the stockpile, we have the fishing dock, we have 4 houses. Alright, now we need resources. So the first thing we're gonna do now is we will assign a area where our people will remove or will chop the wood and gather iron and stone. So we can do this probably here, because we need the space anyway for our town later. There are a lot of resources. And now we need to assign jobs. And there are 2 very important menus in my opinion. The first one is the statistics. I let this thing always open. As you can see, we have here the number of adults, students and children. We have no students because we have no school at the moment. It's not important for us. And here we have an overview of all of our resources. We have no wood, no logs, no stone, no iron. So this is our first priority. We just have a bit of firewood. This is the next thing after food we want to produce, because this is also important for the winter. Otherwise people will also not survive. They need a warm place. Alright, as you can see, they are starting to chop trees and to collect iron. I really like the graphic. So many nice details. I mean, it's not a cutting-edge graphic, but it's so beautiful. I really like the aesthetics of the game. It's nice. I don't want to zoom out because it looks so nice when you zoom in very close to everything. Alright, but we have a lot of things to do. No time to watch the graphic. Yeah, jobs. So this is the next very important window, I think. Here you can see laborers. So these are people that don't have a specific jobs. Here you can assign jobs to everyone. Every time you assign a job, you will have the number of your laborers will decrease, of course. So what we need now is a builder, because we need to build up our town. We will assign 3 builders now. So they going to start to build our buildings as soon as we have enough resources at the stockpile or at the construction site. Actually, laborers will collect the resources, will take them to the stockpile, and from the stockpile they will take this to the construction sites, and then the builders will start to build. So that's how it basically works. And yeah, let's speed up the simulation. And we have to be careful because things will work pretty fast now. And it is probably not a good idea to build so many roads at the beginning, because this will occupy workforce. So probably this was not a very good idea. So we are running low on stone. I'm going to set a larger resource collecting area now, because if we do, I tend to pay not enough attention to resource gathering, and this is always a problem. Alright, so we have our fishing dock, so let's slow down the simulation a bit, because now we need to assign a fisherman to this building, because otherwise this building will not produce anything. There are 2 ways to do this. We can do this here from this menu, or we can do this up here. We can assign a fisherman, and there's also food limit and all these things, but this is not so important for us. And the good thing about the fishing dock is it's always also seems to work at winter. So this will still collect food in the winter, and this is something that is very useful. So in my opinion, the best food resource to start with is the fishing dock. But later you should add other sources for food, because as more different food types of food you're producing, as more happier your people and more healthier will be. If they can choose from a huge variety of different types of food. So, but for the moment this is okay. And the next thing we should start to think of is to build a wood cutter for firewood. So, because we have not enough firewood for the whole winter, so we should try to expand the road. No, let's leave this road. We have not so much time, like I said. I want to build the fire cutter. Or we could speed up the simulation a bit. So these houses will be finished soon. Fire cutter is located where it is. Here, resources tab, of course. And I want to build this guy somewhere over here, a bit away from town. Alright, he will go to the stockpile, take the wood, and we'll create firewood with this. When this guy is done, we can start to assign this job right away. So woodcutter, here it is. One should be enough for the moment. When all of our first basic buildings are done, we could probably assign a bit more people. Alright. They are really busy, and it's quite a relaxing game, Banished. Sometimes things will take a while until they are finished, or your population grows very slow. But yeah, I really like it. This kind of relaxing gameplay. It's pretty enjoyable. Alright, so we have our 3 houses. Let's slow down the simulation a bit. And what is our resource situation? Well, we have a lot of resources in our stockpile. That's pretty nice. And no resources are delivered to this construction site, as you can see. So the builders cannot start the construction, but we can reduce now the amount of builders, I think, because we have not so much building anymore left to build, and we could set another fisherman to produce more fish. And yeah, let's close this menu and let's speed up the simulation. The other people here will try to, or will gather more resources. And this is interesting, why they don't have a home. Yeah, we have here up to 5 people. Yeah, my first attempt to build on hard, 4 houses were enough, but for some reason now it's not the case. We have 2 people without a house. 3 of them actually, so we should try to build another one, but later. We have late summer, so it's a bit of time left till winter. So let's speed up the simulation, because we want to have this woodcutter finished. This is our first priority. Oh! Laborers died because of starvation. Now we have enough houses. And yeah, maybe that was happened in my game away from camera as well, and I haven't noticed that, so we should not build any house anymore. So we have a bit food stored. Yeah, that should be enough, and we should assign probably another fisherman. We need more food. More food. Yeah, we should assign another one. For the moment, we need to fill up our storage with food. That's important, because we have enough resources at the moment. Yeah, I think it should be enough for the woodcutter. So what we could do now is to speed up that thing a bit. Was there enough? Yeah, there's enough wood. We could remove this resource gathering area, because then all labors will hopefully help to take resources to my they will take the resources to the woodcutter, so this will start building. Another one died because of starvation. Oh, we are in the autumn. Yeah, it's time for our woodcutter to start working, because these houses have no firewood. And so this is pretty cold in there. Yeah, let's speed up the simulation. Things are really dramatic this time. Hopefully people will not die, or not much people will die anymore. Yeah, we are about to finish the woodcutter. So, come on, my friend. Maybe we could assign another builder. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it quickly. Alright, guys, help them to finish that building. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Alright, and let's set the simulation speed back to 1, and now we can assign one woodcutter. Yeah, I already have done this. Ooh, things are dramatic. Because of all the dead people, the happiness is dropping. We have early winter right now. So yeah, we need firewood quick. And actually we can't do anything anymore. And yeah, as you can see, our fishing dock is producing food. What we could probably do is we can continue with another useful building. Another nice source for food. That is the gatherer's hut. I want to put this somewhere in the mountain, in the woods, because there's the best amount of food that they can gather. So I think this is a nice place here in this valley. So let's put this over here. And actually, the map here is, yeah, it is like the same map I used, or I played away from camera. I enjoyed so much. It's almost the same, so this seed thing works very precisely. Alright. So let's speed up the simulation. Or maybe we should reassign some of my citizens. So 2 builders will be enough. We have laborers here, fishermen's. Yeah, we need more resources now. So let's assign another area for removing stuff, but not as big this time. Alright, and let's speed up the game. Yeah, he is producing firewood. Hopefully this was early enough. We could check the inventory of our houses. We have food, but no firewood. Low on logs and low on firewood. Yeah, we need more wood so that the woodcutter can produce firewood. Yeah, things still don't work very well at the moment. So, and yeah, our health is dropping because my people are freezing. Alright, yeah, the firewood situation is a bit better now. I think, yeah, we made it. We passed the first winter. So that's pretty cool. And let's check the situation of our houses. We have, yeah, 1 male and female and the children per house. So we have here another fisherman. So obviously when you're 12 years old in this game, you are an adult. So yeah, we need additional houses because we have adults and we need to increase the population again. yeah, we lost a few people here because of starvation, unfortunately. So, and the next thing we should start to care about is we need a larger storage now. When our economy starts to run well, we need a larger storage. Yeah, the gatherer's hut is also almost completed. That's great. And where should we let this plaza end? It could be a bit larger, I think. Yeah, so let's build the storage barn there, next to the stockpile. Would fit well into our city center. And the next thing we should definitely do as soon as possible is to build the blacksmith. Where is it? Over there. Because we need tools. When we run out of tools, people will still continue working, but very, or a lot less efficient. And this is something we don't want, because then we would need a lot more people for each type of job, and that would make things difficult. Alright, here we can assign one to gather food. So now we have some more food resources. This is pretty useful because we still out of food. What is our job situation in general? So we don't need so many builders anymore, probably, because we have just 2 buildings left. But we still need more resources, especially wood is important for us now. So let's assign wood, especially. So here people remove every type of resource, but here you can set a specific type of resource with these things. And yeah, I think this episode is 30 minutes long. We survived the hardest part, hopefully, now. And yeah, I'm going to continue with expanding this village in the next episode, and we should probably do something for our health. And yeah, things still dramatic, so it is still exciting, or maybe we will not gonna make it. So the potential is still there that I want to mess things up. Alright, so however, I hope you enjoyed this first episode, and thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.